college game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We go to hunt.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening to you. All those of you locked online, especially good evening to you. All those of you are looking at me from all over the world on I.A.N Network on Facebook and I.A.N Network on YouTube. This is the number one provider. This is the number one that everybody's locked on for news. Those of you on my page, there are persons who religiously locked on the page every day. Well, we got a very interesting show today, and I mean a very, very interesting show. I just came back from east of Trinidad, and I want people to understand something. Don't tote. I am not after anybody. I am not angry with anybody. I'm not angry with the commissioner. I am not angry with Minister Alexander. Some of you think that I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry with Minister Alexander. When we put up that picture with the tickets and all, we are not angry. We're just talking about the situation with the tickets, that there are more pressing issues to deal with than to rejoice. I mean, that is not something that, first of all, that's bad PR. It's terrible PR. So we're not angry with Minister. Nobody's angry with Minister. I can call Minister, you can talk, we talk. Everything is water under the bridge until the Commissioner of Police. I just want you to know the Commissioner of Police, Guevara, has indicated that he will one day, soon and very soon, make an appearance on my show. And I look forward. He's a great guy. Today the Shogunas Chamber had their, there's some of the Shogunas, we have any more photos and whatnot? They didn't post us yet, but they should. They should. And that is why, anyhow. But I'll tell you something, today's an interesting show. It's an interesting show just like when it takes me back to the 18th of July. The 18th of July when we declared the SOE and the SOE was declared. But before anything happened, I was there the morning in my kitchen sitting down. Well, a lot of people were watching other things other than myself speaking. They were watching to see if apparently in the rush, when I got the call, I just got up. So I didn't really have time to prep. So I just had on a jeans. And apparently my buckle was off. So everybody was like, your buckle showing, your zip down, all kind of stupidness. But the issue was what I was telling you about the SOE, how the SOE was called, because the Guevara had intelligence about an imminent attack on officers from the judiciary, and I did mention that day. Everybody was shocked when I mentioned about High Court Judge Indrani Sideno. You can put up all those things, and when we come back, I'll tell you more. But I tell you something. I have a 25 minutes clip today, and I don't want to tell you much about it. But you wrongs up everybody. Aware wrongs up everybody. I ain't not going to listen to me. I have nothing to run from now. And I tell people, let me tell you something. I am not a con man. I could stand here on national television and tell you Ian is not a con man. I am not a thief. I am not a con man. I don't run racket. What am I do? Lime a little bit. Chill out with partners. Just few friends on five friends. And that's it. Rajiv, Miraj, Damien, Arimi. And Damien, everybody know Damien Ling is my partner. It has nothing to do with PNM and UNC. Everybody who of Trinidad know Damien Ling and I are partners. You understand? We are good buddies. But they line walking a real partner. So it has nothing to do with politics, but today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring something to your attention. And I think, and I really, when I got the information, I thought about it 100 times. 100 times. As my form teacher used to say, when we were doing that vocational skill in senior comprehensive in Carpichaima, I'm a Carpichaima student, proud to be a junior sec boy. He said, think 100 times. That is Kisundat Gayadin. He's a great guy. I think he sings and cultural songs and whatnot. And he said, Ian, he told his class, think 100 times, but cut once. Only one time you could cut. No, when we cut in the little steel and whatnot now, with the saw, with the blade, the grinder thing now. And he will always say, think 100 times, but you could only cut once. And I thought about this thing 100 times. From the moment that incident happened yesterday, I thought about it 100 times. And even before that, when I discovered what I discovered, when I realized it was a hush-hush, unknown to the commissioner, unknown to anybody, what I found out, I rock back and say, you know what? Let the world know. Before they palm it off on any small man, on any small officer, and palm it off on him, let the whole world know. Let the whole world know. I didn't discuss it with anyone. When I gather information, I don't discuss it with anyone. I don't call and say, what do you think? I get this. You can sit down in a van with me and I never tell you where I'm going. And people will tell you, where we going? Just drive. And then, you know what's my line? What is my line, researcher? This man is just going at a trance when I'm talking to him. As I always tell you, just drive. Don't ask me nothing. Just drive. Take a left. Hit the highway. Where we going? East or west? West. When we reach Independence Square, drive so. But where we going? Just drive. And lo and behold, when you reach, it's police and everybody waiting. Oh, you didn't, I don't need to tell nobody. And that's how I operate that for years and for years and for years and for years. But today, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised to know what I discovered. So I'm going to give you some stories before. I'm going to tell you what's happening. So you rungs up everybody, because this will throw you off your chair when I tell you what I discovered. And what is a hush-hush. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you, let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. SWIFT code provided for international transfers.
Mirage Woodworking has expanded, and we're just getting started. Now introducing 5.5 and 7.5 millimeters SPC flooring, WPC door sets, draw slides, hinges, and more. All at unbeatable prices. Call or visit us today.
Imagine your ocean view dream home. Now it's possible. With just $25,000 down and $1,041 monthly for 10 years, you can start building right away. Secure private lots in the Cedros area. Call now for bookings and info.
It's back to school season and Unique Books and Sports Center is turning it up. Shop or sell used textbooks for a chance to win a luxury 2-night stay at Hyatt Regency Trinidad or one of 6 $2,000 Massey grocery gift cards. Shop, sell, win at any of our 6 locations before September 27th.
Rise to the occasion.
The Ogle to Eccles Highway is deemed the corridor of opportunity, serving as a gateway for generations to come.
When we built this highway, we never expected such fast and rapid growth in the traffic here in Region 2.
A phenomenal transformation from what was once sugarcane fields, 11.8 kilometers of asphaltic road, stretching from Ogle on the east coast of Demerara to Hagues Bosch, provides commuters with a faster, safer alternative route, significantly easing traffic congestion. This road is part of something much bigger, much grander, much more consequential. It is part of a wider transformation of Guyana's road transport network, and undertaking that reflects the scale and speed of our country's economic growth and expansion. Guyana will push forward and continue to be the world's fastest developing nation.
That was a paid political ad. Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And just to let you know that I just want you to know, boy. Like, I just want you to know. I'm just, you know, yesterday we were in Valencia, right? Two killed in police-involved shooting in Valencia. Over 70 spent shells recovered. And you know what? Those individuals, terrible. They are terrible. They are terrible. They are persons known to the police. Known to the police. 2 men were shot and killed by police in fatal encounter along the Valencia Old Road on Wednesday, August the 6th. Officers said they recovered 2 firearms from a vehicle and more than 70 spent shells casing at the scene. According to reports, around 4:50, officers from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Anti-Extortion Unit received intelligence that a silver Nissan Bluebird, registration PDD 7294, was transporting firearms to the Valencia area. The officer proceeded east along the Valencia Old Road near the light pole number 46, spotted the vehicle heading west. Upon attempting to intercept it, the occupants of the Nissan reportedly opened fire on the officers. Fearing for their lives in accordance with the TTPS use of force policy, the officer returned fire, bringing the vehicle to a stop. When checks were made, 2 male suspects were found inside the car suffering from gunshot injuries. A pistol and a Taurus revolver were also found inside the vehicle. The wounded men were rushed to Sandy Grande General Hospital, where they were pronounced dead at 5:09 p.m. Crime scene investigators recovered significant amount of forensic evidence from the scene, including 63 spent 9mm shell cases, 5 spent 12-gauge cartridges, 1 Taurus revolver serial number 1064268 with 3 live rounds and 3 spent .38 rounds, 1 black and silver pistol with a magazine containing 6 live carbine rounds, 3 live Luger rounds, and 1 9mm round. Identification cards found inside the vehicle, including a Scotiabank card, a Republic Bank card, a NIB card, and a TT driver's permit. All body marks, all body name of the Deshaun Brown of 83 Guanapo Gardens, Tampuna Road, Arima. The photo of the permit matched the deceased. The other deceased was identified as Stefan Lopez, a.k.a. Stefan Perkins of Cocorit Road, Arima. He was the suspect. You know, he was the suspect in the 2020 murder of prison officer Kendall Smith, who was gunned down in the yard of a house in Samaru Village, Arima. You remember that? You remember when Kendall, the prison officer, was gunned down? He was one of the main suspects in that. I remember that also. That same Stephen Perkins. All right? So, remember he was the main suspect in 2020 murder of prison officer Kendall Smith, who was gunned down in the yard of a house at Samaru Village, Arima, on Thursday, January 11, 2020. ASP Steele Williams and Inspector Mahaber visited the scene. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, so this is the scene there. In fact, I don't know if you could pull back. You could pull back when we were there? In Valencia right now, 2 bandits were just shot dead by police. As you can see, the area have been cordoned off by, I'm seeing WPC Hamid across there and other officers to the back of me here. That is what we are hearing. One of the suspects has been identified as Klong. I told you, tell me you got the names. All right, so also, ladies and gentlemen, Valencia kidnapped survivor home, shut up in Dabadi. Valencia kidnapped survivor home, shut up in Dabadi. Kieran Lutchman, one of the two men who were recently abducted in Valencia home in Dabadi, was shot up before 4 a.m. on Wednesday, August 6, 2025. On Monday, 21st of July, the victim, 21-year-old Kieran Lutchman, and his 18-year-old friend Ryan Singh was abducted during a setup disguised as a hired job. Minutes after being taken, they were transported to a rundown shack off Gomez Trace, Clarence Road, Valencia, where they were shoved under a bed and kept hidden for about 2 hours before being moved to another nearby location by their armed captors. The ordeal was brutal. A ransom demand of $1.2 million was made while they were beaten and held against their will. But the captors' plan began to unravel. Police arrested a 19-year-old suspect from Maloney, described as one of the weaker links in the kidnapping ring. He was seen driving Kieran's van, which he abandoned at Savannah Trace in Aruca. Bound, gagged, and badly beaten, the two men escaped their captors on July 24th and ran barefoot and bloody through the thick Valencia bush before being rescued by unlikely hero, a mystery pastor. While other motorists drove past one of the frantic victims, one vehicle stopped the driver, who later revealed himself to be a pastor, not only assisted in the dazed and injured young men, but also recognized him as a missing person from a widely circulated kidnapping alert. Before dropping the first victim off to Valencia, police posed the pastor was told that the young man's friend had also escaped and still in the area. Without hesitation, the pastor, accompanied by his wife and son, returned to the scene and found the second victim. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, so apparently somebody shut up his house, Kieran Lutchman house in Dabadi. If you have any information, get in contact with us, please, or you can go straight to our website and send us the information anonymously. Before we take that break, landlords raise alarm after tenants go silent. Phone answered by unknown voice. He's unavailable. Police in Tanpuna district are investigating the disappearance of Darrell Bramble, who has not been seen or heard from nearly in a month. The report was made around 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, August the 5th, 2025, by a man who owns an apartment at Page, where Bramble was a tenant. According to the report, the last known contact with Bramble was around 9 p.m. on July the 11th. The landlord also said he received a text message days later indicating that the rent money could be collected the following day. However, when attempts were made to contact Bramble recently, a male voice answered his phone, stating that Bramble was unavailable. Subsequent calls was unanswered. The matter is being investigated. Could I meet any family member of Bramble, please? Could you WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081 so we can meet? And that's why I tell people you need to come out and talk. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it is with sad news. Regimental number 6556 PC Rambahal, who was last assigned to ERP Central Division, died this morning at the Sandy Grande Hospital. That's all we have so far. Police Constable 6556 Rambahal, who was last assigned to ERP Central Division, died this morning. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Kalissa Danclair funeral took place early today in Saparia. The 30-year-old store manager employed with Hardcore Limited of Prince Street, Saparia, lost her life in a tragic road traffic accident in Pinal on Monday, July the 28th, after a car crashed through a bridge barrier and plunged into the Urpuch River. According to police, around 9:30 p.m., officers from Pinal Police Station received a report of a serious accident at Debe Trace. Responding officers, Woman Acting Corporal Hendy and PC Bahau, were dispatched and met the fire officers there. The officers reported at around 9 p.m. residents heard a crash and later discovered. Today was the funeral service for her. Really, really sad. I don't know if we can get a little shot of the funeral service. Go ahead.
You were my sister, my strength, my only one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we did carry it live. Okay, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break, and it's so sad, So sad. She left one child. So I met her husband. I spoke to him. That is so sad. But they did repairs to the bridge and whatnot, and that's it. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at ianalleyne@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
It's a massive back-to-school sale at Charon's Bookstore. Get all your primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks, stationery, and school uniforms located at Sawa, Tunapuna, 2 levels at Trinity Mall and number 10 Diego Martin Main Road.
Say goodbye to ordinary sofas. Introducing Sofa Factory, where you design and customize your dream set. Buy only the pieces you want, in the color you prefer, tailored to complement your space. Create a sofa that's uniquely yours. Our fabrics are very durable, some even stain-resistant and pet-friendly. Don't settle for what's available. Get a set made to suit your home. Visit our showrooms, conveniently located in Kunupir and Arima. The Sofa Factory. Come and experience the new way to shop for furniture.
Have I.A.N live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
This Christmas in July, Bright Ideas is lighting up your home like it's Christmas morning. Unwrap 25% off all lighting, fixtures and chandeliers all month long. From sleek modern pieces to statement chandeliers. It's the perfect time to refresh your space and reveal something bright and beautiful. Check our 8 locations or online at brightideashomestore.com or on the Bright Ideas mobile app. This Christmas in July, it's time to shine. Bright Ideas. Slay the savings.
People's Progressive Party Civic. One country, one people, one future.
Your party, the People's Progressive Party, is also planning a future and charting a course for the lives of every single young person. Where we will be the leaders in the world in food security, energy security, climate security, we will lead on technology, we will lead on digitization. In the next 5 years, every single government service will be available in Region 6. You don't have to go anywhere. The course of progress, stability, and development by voting solidly on September the 1st for the people of
Vote PPPC.
That was a paid political ad.
Science calls it AMPK, your body's built-in system for burning fat, balancing blood sugar, and fueling energy. Berberine Plus naturally supports AMPK, helping you feel better, live better, be better. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, powerful results naturally.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to tell you this afternoon is going to shock you. So wherever you are, you need to call your friends, call your family, and I want you to sit down and listen to me today. Listen. I know you always do it, but you listen today. Let me read this story for you. Every police station in Trinidad and Tobago, they are locked. They are locked on right now. But this is in no way to describe. Anyhow, I don't need to tell you all this. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, there's a story I need to tell you. It's about 25 minutes. 25 minutes. And I need you to listen. I need you to listen. Just listen and when you finish, listen to this. Tell me what you think. Had it not been for Crime Watch, had it not been for I.A.N, you really think you would have known this today? Somebody says very risky doing that. Well, you can't play mass and freight powder. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this story. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. We are in Arima, a beautiful place. But today I come to you not with good news. I come to you with something that I discovered. I discovered, and I tell you this, sir, that I believe I have a duty to come out and tell you. I have a duty to come and explain to you what I discovered. And what I discovered, I could put my neck on a block. Nobody discovered it. And nobody in high office discovered this. I don't believe the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Guevara, is aware of this. I don't even believe that the Minister is aware of this. What I'm about to tell you, nobody is aware of this. Nobody is aware about what I'm about to tell you. I know what this reminds me of, ladies and gentlemen. This reminds me of when the SOE was first announced on the, I believe it was the 18th of July. The 18th of July. You see, my memory is good. The 18th of July. And why they, you know, that morning, I will never forget, and you can go back to it, I did a live. I was seated home in my kitchen. I was seated in my kitchen and I did a live. This is a connection with the declaration of when the president has declared a state of emergency. So I just wanted to give you the information with respect to the TTPS and what they had to say. A declaration of the state of emergency in response to the coordinated national security threat. Now I don't know how they came to that conclusion. This is what I'm reading from the TTPS. I think my bucket was a little off or something, but it wasn't no big thing. And I spoke about it. And I came out, and it was for the very first time people realized that evening when I had my show, and I want those who are editing, insert all these little clips. When I said that the reason that the SOE is declared, was announced, was as a result of a High Court judge, Sideno. Same department, this is the same unit, ladies and gentlemen, in the TTPS that gathered this information, and as a result of gathering this information, we are now at a state. We are now in a state of emergency because they had good information. This is the same information went to that judge. The same persons went to that judge and told that judge, ladies and gentlemen, that you are facing a clear and present danger. Your life is under threat, and where it started, where the threat started against members of the judiciary. It started with Johnny Sideno. And I want anybody, listen, I challenge anybody today, come and tell me that is a lie. Come and tell me that is a lie. Whether it be the Prime Minister, whether it be the Minister of National Security, whether it be the Commissioner of Police, I challenge any one of you. And our life was under threat. Nobody knew that. You only knew that from one platform. You only knew that when I came out of it, when I came out with it. You only found out that. But this reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, standing here today makes me feel that I'm going to announce something that nobody knows about. And if they know about it, it has been covered up. It has been covered up. And it's a frightening thing. And why I'm highlighting this, I know some things must be played off well. Something must be played off well. But there are things, ladies and gentlemen, that must be properly highlighted and properly investigated. Because when I sat down and I really figured this out, I said, nah, we're in a state of emergency. We're doing everything. We're doing this, we're doing that. And right under our nose, something like this could happen. And nobody don't know about this. So let me start to tell you exactly what went on. Shocking security breach. Shocking security breach as I stand in front of the Arima Police Station, the old Arima Police Station to my right, the new one to my left. Okay, the new one to my left.
Ian, I don't miss crime. I don't miss your shows.
All right, man.
I don't miss your shows.
Okay. So let me explain to you. And listen to me very carefully. This is going to shock you, you know. It's going to shock you. But I have to highlight this. I'm not highlighting this to make no bacchanal. I'm not highlighting this to discredit anybody. But I'm highlighting this as a security breach. It's a very serious thing. It is not just about the item that was taken. It is about how the method they use to extract the item from this police station that I'm standing in front of. Let me start. Shocking security breach. Stolen from the police station. Suspect killed in Tacarigua while was driving SUV stolen from the Arima Police Station. Are you aware that the vehicle was stolen from here? Are you aware that a vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, was stolen from this police station? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that the vehicle, and could I jump to yesterday? I.A.N. Well, again, we are on a crime scene in Orange Grove area where apparently a person stole a vehicle. One man was just shot dead in the vehicle to the back of me here. Two at large. As you can see, other officers are making preparation to get into the they have already sent up drones and whatnot. And this is good. This is really, really good. This is good action by the police. I mean, that the vehicle to the back, they are custom stealing that kind of vehicle. Again, as you can see, police officers going down there, and ASP Barrett. Well, the vehicle is a little way down. That's the white vehicle there to escape. So that's the vehicle that was that was taken. I'm trying to get the number. If you can get PEF 8433. You know that said vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, that was found yesterday was the said vehicle that was stolen from this station here. That vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, let me start. In a major security breach, a man was able to walk into this police station here, access an impounded SUV in the police compound. How is that possible? When there are all the cameras, step out a little bit, come out. Yes. When they are all, there are cameras, this is the dial right here. So for those of you who want to understand where I am in Arima, this is the dial across here. All right, this is the dial across here. There are cameras to the back, cameras to the front, cameras on the pole, cameras across there. Okay? In a major security breach, a man was able, ladies and gentlemen, to walk into the police station. And that same vehicle that you saw that they found yesterday, that was stolen from here. But let me tell you how it was stolen. The man was able to access an impounded SUV inside the police compound. Guys, to the side here. Come this way. SUV inside. the police compound and drive off undetected. You know. This man walked in the police station and took that SUV from inside there, you know. That same SUV you saw on a wrecker, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? The Toyota Raize. Yeah? Now let me explain to you. Days later, he was shot and killed by police while driving that same stolen vehicle during a chase in Tacarigua. All right, that's where it ended. That chase ended where he was shot, right? Where he was shot. And so we are currently on the scene here. I mean, nobody knows about this, but I mean, in fact, as it happened, just a couple of minutes, we were heading on the highway back to the studio, and we are here right now. Now, I know why I'm throwing it off like this, so you will understand. I don't want to sound too perfect, because to an extent, they will have an idea where it was leaked from. But believe it or not, it came, I got a lot of information through my website and whatnot. Crime Watch has confirmed that the Toyota Raize SUV, initially recovered by police in Arima on Friday, August the 1st, had been towed and secured at the Arima Police Station for process.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Molten PR presents a high-impact seminar featuring retired British Army Major General Gary Deacon and former UK national newspaper editor George Thwaites. Drawing on their vast experience in crisis leadership, media strategy, and international operations, they will share invaluable insights on leading and communicating under pressure. From military operations to corporate scrutiny, this unique seminar is a must-attend for senior professionals looking to enhance their leadership and strategic skills. Call 625-5074 to register now.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there's a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Vitabiotics.
Trinidad, your favorite shopping experience is coming to a close. It's the final days of Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station in Chaguanas. Enjoy up to 80% off on all your favorites, from elegant Indian wear and dazzling jewelry to home decor, footwear, and so much more. We're closing on Monday, 4th August, so don't miss your last chance. Visit us opposite Medford Gas Station in Chaguanas. But don't worry, we'll be back for Diwali. Fab India Expo. Discover the magic of India right here in Trinidad.
Book the Ian Allen Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the Ian Allen Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 and book your live event coverage today.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
Variety Supplies Limited is making back to school easy and more affordable than ever. Shop for everything you need from a wide range of school supplies and stationery. New clothing just in for men, women, and kids. High quality beach chairs, relaxing lounge chairs, stylish patio sets in different colors and designs you love. At Denny, choose from hundreds of items at unbeatable prices. We're always fully stocked and ready for you. Come on down to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Back to school, beach days, or backyard vibes just got better at Variety Supplies.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, well, just to let you know, Crime Watch has confirmed that the Toyota Raize SUV, initially recovered by police in Arima on Friday night, August the 1st, so it was found in Arima. Let me break it down for you. It was found in Arima. It was found in Arima. That's the Toyota Raize, found in Arima on Friday the 1st, August. It had been towed and secured at the Arima Police Station for processing. Officers reportedly did not have the keys to the vehicle, which remained locked in a car park awaiting further investigation. So this is the car park here, just for you to understand. Just for you to understand. But I will tell you what went on. I will tell you what went on. Sometime, now listen to me carefully, sometime, ladies and gentlemen, sometime during the Emancipation weekend, listen here, remember the officers reported did not have keys to the vehicle, which remained locked in the car park awaiting further investigation. But sometime during the Emancipation long weekend, an unidentified man reportedly walked through the station front entrance here, accessed the car park, unlocked the vehicle and drove off with it. And drove off with the said car. Accessed the car park, unlocked the vehicle and drove off with it without any challenges. This despite national security alert and warning of possible attack on police officers and state facility. You can imagine that all that time SOE, because we have SOE because they want to come after police station, they want to come after, well, it is true, the information is true, they want to attack police stations, they want to attack government buildings, they want to vandalize government buildings, they want to kill persons from the DPP office, they want to kill high court judges and whatnot. But imagine during an SOE, a man was able to walk to the station behind me, ladies and gentlemen, and take up the Toyota Raize and go and go on with it. It was found. You remember, they got it on the first, that is the Emancipation Day. The first, that is the Emancipation Day, which would have been the Friday. Right? They got the vehicle in Arima and they bring it down here. So during that Emancipation weekend, which was last weekend, right, a man walked in the station and took it. The breach went undetected until Sunday. Which Sunday? The Sunday that gone right here. So when they realized the vehicle gone, that is Emancipation weekend, yeah? That is the long weekend, that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, the breach went undetected until Sunday when officers attempted to process the vehicle and discovered it missing. Shockingly, there was no official charge room record showing the vehicle had been lodged. Anybody know about that? Anybody know about that? Meaning there is no accountability for trail. There is no accountability trail for who was responsible for it during a shift. You understand what I'm telling you here? You understand that the vehicle that they got at the Orange Grove area yesterday, that vehicle was found in Arima on the first Emancipation Day and then stolen from here. And imagine, not a minister, not a commissioner, nobody. And by the way, speaking about the commissioner, I met the commissioner this morning at the Shogun's Chamber of Commerce. We had their breakfast with the commissioner, and I indicated him, I invited him to come to my show, and he agreed. So I said I'll call him sometime next week. But and I want him to look into it because it's a very serious thing. What about if a man had gone there with a gun? What about if a man had gone there with a high-powered gun and started to deal with police? You understand? During a SOE? So we are saying that they want to attack police stations. They want to do this, they want to do that. But a man, ladies and gentlemen, was able to walk in this police station behind me here and take up a vehicle that was found in Arima on the 1st of August, the Emancipation weekend, and then Sunday, when he can walk in here. The police come and they lodge the vehicle here the Friday. He walk in here and gone with the vehicle undetected, undetected. But it's very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. That breach went undetected until Sunday because officers attempted to process the vehicle and discovered it missing. Shockingly, there was no official charge room record. So you bring that vehicle here, ladies and gentlemen, on Emancipation Day on Friday, and nobody here in this station, ladies and gentlemen, documented that vehicle was found in Arima and lodged at the station. Come now, man. Let's be honest. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious. And this is not to mash up no police or nothing, but I am just showing you how things could have happened. What about if somebody had walked out with an AK or throw a bomb inside here and kill innocent police officers? It could have happened because a man walking there started a car and drive out with it. Ladies and gentlemen. And shockingly, there was no official charge room record showing the vehicle had been lodged, meaning there is no accountability trail for who's responsible for it during each shift. This embarrassing incident had been kept a hush-hush, and very few officers within the division knew about the SUV stolen from the station. Very few officers. And as you know, I found out. The commissioner for the ground found out. I found out. But I realized very few people knew about this, and it was kept hush-hush, because if it was a small man in this partner, some little SRP, some little policeman, but the mashup he would have gotten. Here now, man. But you realize every who is soon here now, they cannot keep it or don't say nothing now. They don't talk about the SUV now. Nobody don't know. I mean, nobody don't know. And I know. And I can come back and stand in front of the station here and nobody can challenge what I say here today. Absolutely no one. The embarrassing incident had been kept a hush-hush, and very few officers within the division knew about the SUV stolen from the station. An internal investigation has been launched, and CCTV footage from the Arima Police Station is expected to be reviewed. So now, ladies and gentlemen, now they realize they're trying to keep it hush-hush. They're trying to keep it on the lows now. So they're going to get the footage on the lows. They're going to do what they have to do. They're going to keep it and say, well, here we're going on, because they want to palm it off on somebody. Yeah? They want to palm it off on somebody. But I'm just saying, but remember when they brought the vehicle here, ladies and gentlemen, when they brought their vehicle here, shockingly, there was no official charge room record showing the vehicle had been lodged in, meaning there is no accountability trail for who's responsible for it during each shift. So you can't blame the shift on Friday night, you can't blame the shift on Saturday night, you can't blame the shift on Sunday morning. So when the vehicle, I think it was taken on Sunday, you can't blame nobody. You can't blame nobody. So you see how this thing going now? You see how this thing going? So ladies and gentlemen, an internal investigation has been launched and CCTV footage from the Arima Police Station is expected to be reviewed. The same SUV, ladies and gentlemen, the same SUV was later seen by police along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway on Wednesday. That was yesterday now. So the same SUV, you see what was taken from here? It was seen on the Churchill Roosevelt Highway on August the 6th, prompting a chase that ended at Orange Grove, South Tacarigua, where a police-involved shooting occurred. But how everybody did not know that to be on the lookout for that car. How everybody didn't know that. And that is a very interesting thing. How everybody didn't know about the SUV that it was stolen. How everybody didn't know that here we're going, this is the car that was stolen from the police station. Check and see. Today, check and see, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, somebody tell me go and buy a ticket and leave Trinidad. I have no reason to leave. I have a job to report to you. During the pursuit, officers from the North Central Division Task Force say the passenger pointed a weapon at them. The SUV eventually came to a stop. Shots were fired and the driver, believed to be the man who stole the vehicle from the station, was killed. The passenger escaped in nearby farming land. So apparently, the person stole a vehicle. One man was just shot dead in in the vehicle to the back of me here. Two at large. As you can see, other officers are making preparation to get into the they have already sent up drones and whatnot. And this is good. This is really, really good. This is good action by the police. They say the man that was killed is the same man walking the police station and take the van. I tell you, this have a lot of questions to be asked, and we are looking for a lot of answers, you know. This is a scandal here, you know. This is a scandal here. Imagine, but the bigger picture, this is SOE. We are the same people that came out and said that there are persons who want to attack stations and officers' lives are compromised and their safety and whatnot. And a man walking, you remember the SOE was announced on 18th of July. A man walking the long weekend and take the SUV from here, and there no record that the SUV was here, but everybody know that the SUV was taken from right here. It was taken from here, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? It was stolen from here. It was, I don't want to say taken, using the word taken sounds too nice. It was.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Looking for quality gate motors and garage doors? Call Expert Gating Systems Limited. We specialize in the installation of automated gates, garage doors, roller shutters, and barriers for your home and business. Leave it to the experts. Call now for a free site visit.
WellKid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the WellKid range.
It's time to invest in your future. Lots for sale 3 minutes from the Rio Claro Junction. Only $255,000. Pay $25,000 down and $1,917 per month for 10 years. Private financing available. Start building right away. Call us now.
Silica City Housing Development is poised to become Guyana's first fully sustainable and technologically advanced city with the best cutting-edge technologies. Designed to provide a high standard of living for some 15,000 families. Featuring the newest energy-saving technologies for wastewater management, energy management, and water conservation. Recreational parks, community centers, an electricity grid, and a multi-specialty health facility, catering to the social needs of citizens. A significant step forward in Guyana's developmental strategy for a sustainable and climate-smart future. Vote PPPC Forward Together for a Better Guyana. That was a paid political broadcast.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SNS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SNS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Get delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu, fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice, and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
Stolen from the police station. It is unclear, ladies and gentlemen. Well, after the shooting there in Tacarigua, where we were, we are on a crime scene in the Orange Grove area where apparently a person stole a vehicle. One man was just shot dead in the vehicle to the back of me here. Two at large, as you can see, other officers. It is unclear who the SUV officially belongs to or whether the license plates were authentic or cloned. I could not confirm whether the vehicle was reported stolen or was used or intended to be used in a crime prior to its first discovery. So we don't know who the vehicle was. I mean, who owns the vehicle. But nevertheless, all we know, on the 1st of August, it was found in Arima and brought here. And after that, good afternoon. And after that, somebody walked in and they thief it. I like that. My researcher said, doing me like that. Stop saying stolen, say thief. Thief it, they thief it. And they go on with it. And then Wednesday the 6th, they saw it on the Churchill Roosevelt Highway and there was a pursuit. You understand? Now, we're going again. Now, this is the police. Now, we're giving you the police version of events. Stolen vehicle chase ends in fatal shooting. Now, I'm giving you a report about yesterday now. High-speed chase involving a stolen vehicle ended in a fatal police-involved shooting along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway in Aruca. Around 4:30, officers from the North Central Division Task Force area were on patrol in a marked police vehicle when they spotted a white Toyota Raize, registration PEF 8433, the same vehicle that was stolen here and that was kept hush-hush. The same vehicle that was stolen here and kept hush-hush. When officers attempted to intercept the vehicle using siren and swivel lights, the driver sped off and began driving erratically. During the pursuit, officers said the front seat passenger was observed pointing what appeared to be a firearm at the police. The vehicle eventually turned into an Orange Grove Road extension to the back of Blue Waters facility, where the passenger continued aiming the weapon at the officers. As the vehicle came to a stop, the passenger exited the allegedly pointed the firearm directly at the police officer. You're looking at the scene right now, who opened fire in accordance with the TTPS use of force policy. The passenger managed to escape in the nearby bushes. The driver, who was injured during the incident, was taken to Eric William Medical Science Complex, where he was pronounced dead. His identity is yet to be confirmed. But I guess you will see him in the footage if that is the man. You will see him in this is high-tech footage here. Crime scene investigators, Woman Corporal Lakan and PC Ramuta processed this scene. A 9mm pistol and other items of evidential value were recovered, and stolen vehicle was taken to the Aruca. Well, they are bringing it back here again. They are bringing it back here again because if there's a monkey know what tree to climb, they are bringing it back here again. They are bringing it back there again because they realize last time we bring that van here, somebody could walk in here and thief it. But how come the government officials, I just saying, but I know people feel that I want to certain people. No, don't take it personal. We just had a little problem with the ticket, and my good friend was in the image. That is all. So we didn't know it was a competition, and okay, so that's it. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, so don't take it personal. Nobody's angry with Alexander or nobody. I saw him today, but I couldn't go up and shake his hand because I was now leaving. I just went for like an hour at the function today. So ladies and gentlemen, again, the TTPS Air Support Unit and K9 responded, and senior officers including, we're talking about the Orange Grove area, where the vehicle was found. Acting ASP Jagannath, acting ASP Bharat. Bharat is our good friend, my good friend. I want to say a special help. He's a hard worker. I knew Bharat from since Alexander was in Move Northeastern Division Task Force. The amount of things we went on. Remember when Alexander rang the bell and all kind of things, Sergeant Newton, Sergeant Pamphil, and other visited the scene. So ladies and gentlemen, today, well, you'll find out what's going on. Well, this is a real serious thing now, Somebody say that, I should not have highlighted this. No, I don't see nothing wrong. Because I'm not just highlighting the van, I'm not highlighting, but how a man can walk in a police station and pick up a van? What about so then a man can walk in here with a gun and kill people? A man can walk in and just say, well, party done and just done everybody here and kill people, kill innocent police officers. And how come this vehicle was able to to be stolen from here. It was stolen from the police station. Stolen, yeah? And officers, but yet nobody reported the matter. But yet officers saw the said vehicle. Well, that's their version, we'll leave it there. But I'm here to tell you that don't watch me. What you saw in Orange Grove yesterday with that car on that wrecker, I just given you a history of the car that nobody didn't tell you. Nobody told you this. Nobody. You found it from me first. You heard it from me first. Nobody told you about it. So I just want you to know that. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, TTPS need to do one thing. They need to come out and make a statement. Commissioner, come out and make a statement. Because this is a real blow here in a heightened stage of SOE, state of emergency. We're on a lockdown. We're going after criminals. We on high alert. Stations on high alert. A man was able to walk into our station and steal a vehicle and no records. And don't ask me where I get it from. And drive it out, normal. And that was last week Sunday. That was sometime over the Emancipation weekend. And have it for some odd days. And now they're saying that this police see the vehicle, exchange a gunfire. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. And you could say, what about me? I don't expect everybody to like me. No? I don't expect this one to like me and that one to like me. No? But I am a fair and a just man. And right is right, ladies and gentlemen. What is frightening? What about the safety of these people if something had really gone wrong? So you may say, if a man can walk in and thief a van from here and drive it off, it has no record when they lodge it. A man can run in here with a gun. A man can run in with a high-powered gun and deal with people. You understand? And or drive a vehicle inside there with a bomb. You understand? You can drive in there with a bomb and just kill everybody, blow it up. This is a serious thing. And you know there are people who will be angry with me for telling the public this. This isn't no way to discredit because every day we work with police. Every day. We have a good senior superintendent woman in Chagona's lodge. And yeah, we have hard-working police officers all around. ACP Smith is my friend. But at the end of the day, I mean, I depend on the police officers. You see them in our videos. They do. We compliment them. We have no problem with the commissioner. I look forward to seeing them on my show. Great times, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it is a serious thing. It is a breach of security where the lives of these officers. Look at the next side of it. Look at the next side of it. Don't look at just one side. Look at the next side. How that and everything was kept hush-hush. Everything. I don't know. Maybe my people might get upset by me. They want to come and search up my house. I don't know. But I don't think they will go down that road. You understand? But what they were doing, ladies and gentlemen, they were negotiating to get back the vehicle. That is the next part you don't know. They were negotiating to get back the vehicle that was stolen from the Arima Police Station, and that is why the whole thing was kept hush-hush. Guevara, what have you to say about this today? This isn't no way to mash up, say, you're a good guy. But this is a very serious thing. This is a very, very serious thing. They were negotiating to get back the vehicle. Just imagine that, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Allen. You continue to go to my website. Nobody, and when I tell you nobody has access to that information. It's yours, just yours truly here. And that's it. Okay? One Ian, ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. Just send the information to us. You have information about drugs. You have information about guns. I can't give out my source for this. I just can't. But I want you to know, in a heightened state of emergency, we have the best in positions. We have the best. But you didn't tell the nation that somebody came during a heightened state of emergency. It's a very serious thing. And everything I said here today, nobody could deny it. I challenge you. Take me to court. I have the best suits already. And you can't. You just can't. You can't. Thank you. What have you to say about that today, ladies and gentlemen? What have you to say about that? Open up the lines to me. I don't think I want to run anything again. What have you to say about that? I hope that you share this, you share that interview. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good day, Mr. Allen.
Good day.
I never miss your program, man. And that is something very crazy that went on there.
Yeah, but it was a hush-hush.
Yes. And Mr. Allen, I must tell you, out of the years I watching your program, probably I might be missed by twice because I wasn't feeling so good. But I could really do it a little cooler, boy. A little stamina. Ask me anything on it, man.
Okay. Which supermarket is sold at? The stamina energy. Where supermarket you could get it? Name three of the I.A.N sponsors.
I get and what man? I can't wait to drink it with vitamin B and it's good for stamina. It have taurine and guarana. I could do with one of that right now, man.
All right, you're taking number of the year. Let's focus on this here. No problem.
No.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very serious thing. That's a very serious thing. If a man could walk in and steal an SUV, the SUV was picked up in Arima on the 1st. It's Friday, the Friday Emancipation Day, brought to the Arima Police Station. Nobody documented it. Nobody lodged it. So you can't blame no shift. You can't blame a shift now. Just look at the mafia in that. You can't blame a shift. You cannot blame a shift because nothing was documented. From the day it come in to the day it was stolen. But all we know, it was taken to Arima Police Station on the 1st and over the Emancipation weekend. Could be the Monday, the Sunday, the Emancipation weekend. It was taken. It was stolen from inside the police station compound. So I'm just telling you, we are at a heightened stage of SOE. We are saying that persons want to go kill police and attack stations and whatnot, and a man can walk in. So if a man can walk in and steal a car, that was steal a SUV, why a man can walk in and go with a high-powered gun or a bomb? I'm just asking you. Are we really serious? Hi, caller, good evening.
Mr. Allen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What are we going to do without you?
Wait now, this is Maracas St. Joseph?
This is the best. You are the best. Right? We can't get that kind of information unless it's you because you speak the truth and you let truth prevail. Stop hiding things. You are the best and keep on doing what you're doing. Fear no man. God is on your side. Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Thank you. And I'll tell you something, I'm not the best. God is the best. But I might have my faults and my weaknesses, but God is the best. Every day, let's pray that we live to perfection. Nobody's the best. I'm not the best. I'm not the best. Believe me, God is the best. I'm not the best. As they say, we have all sinned and come short of the glory of the Lord. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, that what I know about that SUV on that record, thief from thief. Let's imagine, thief from thief does really make God laugh. Because it gone in our police station. A man gone and thief the car from the police station, gone in the back of the police station, start the car, move out with it. What time all that happened? Now you're saying now the man who got killed by the person that was shot by the back of Blue Waters there, Orange Grove Road, that the driver of the car. Well, let's make sure that face is corresponding. So when we want to see the footage, where the footage could compare to the man going in the station, I'm sure you can see the man going in the station. A man going in a station and take a car and start a car, boy. What madness is this, boy? But who is that? You compromising, that's a serious thing. That's a very, very serious thing. I know there are people who will be upset with me. This is not a fault of the police station or to discredit no officer or nothing, But what about the hard-working police officers? So who are we going to palm off this on? Thank God, about who are you going to really palm off this on? Because I tell you, if it was a small man, a small officer, a police constable, as they say, oh, you're dead in the war, you're done, Boy, they're done. But with that facts I came out with here, that's a very serious thing. And I really hope, just how they responded to when I said that the machine for the certificate of character, the COC, is down. We don't know when it will be up. and it's affecting persons applying for visas and applying for with immigration matters and employment abroad and whatnot. You need to get that, and people cannot get that because the machines are down. Come on, we could do better than that. What is the key back? Something that people are supposed to be working day and night to get that up and running. You might need a certificate because you might be a police, but there are people, employment places that they need that. They're giving you no job unless you don't come with that times at the front. Hi, caller, good evening.
Good evening, Ian. Now, I'm trying to find out that if somebody come and park the vehicle there or if they impound the vehicle.
What is that?
You could answer, if they impound the vehicle, the police impound the vehicle there, or somebody come and park the vehicle.
The vehicle was impounded at the Arima Police Station. Full stop.
And they lived, and nobody know when that vehicle, Ian?
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I always say, you see this SOE them fellas bring out? Them SOE is for them, not for nobody else.
Well,
you can't protect your own police station. You don't know who bring the vehicle and pounded the vehicle. You don't know when the vehicle leave and all them things. Something have to be done.
Something more in that, something more in that, something more in that. That have more in it.
Well, yeah, but who going to investigate these fellas?
Well, I'm calling on the commissioner of police. I'm calling on the commissioner.
And I'm going to tell you something now.
Don't call no names.
You see your partner? He's a waste of time later.
You're talking about my cameraman. But anyhow, that's not the issue here today. That's a very serious thing. It really makes you think. It's like a mafia. It makes you think. How you can pick up a car in Arima, pick up a van. Forget the circumstances. The van was taken to the Arima Police Station, impounded. But nobody lodged nothing. They 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 lodged nothing. Look, I have it down here. Look, I have it here. They lodged nothing. Absolutely nothing. No information about that vehicle was reported. Nothing. So everything was just a hush-hush. And then a man walked in the police station. A man walked in the police station, ladies and gentlemen, and gone with the vehicle. And then a couple days after. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, there was a negotiation to get back the vehicle. There's a lot of questions to be answered. You know? There's a lot of questions. Do you know there was a negotiation when the vehicle was taken? So you're asking all, you're thinking all, you have your brain, you're thinking, as they say, you overthink. You know what you overthink? Somebody ever tell you you overthink? Well, right, you're overthinking now. The vehicle taken from the station in Arima, and there was a negotiation to get back the vehicle. Up now you hear, the vehicle was on the highway, and person shot dead. You're just thinking, you're overthinking. Everybody just overthinking right now. This has a lot of answers, and you know, don't hate me. Don't hate me for doing this. Don't hate me for doing this. I know some of you will get bitter with me and say I had no right to highlight this. But it's a serious thing. It's a breach. What about if just how somebody can walk in a police station? We live in different times, and when these criminals, like what you saw in Valencia, they're confronting the police, with firearms, They don't fear nobody, They don't fear, the criminals don't fear, Just imagine, they're dealing with you, the public. They're dealing with you, the public and the businessmen. And the commissioner said it today. He said it today. He said, and they're dealing with the public, with certain members of the public that are unarmed and pulling out the gun and shooting at them. And imagine the police officers, when they confront the criminals, they're still pulling out the gun against persons with firearms, licensed firearms that are police officers and whatnot. They do business. So if a man can walk in a station and take up a vehicle that has been impounded, that was taken concerning an incident on August the 1st, why somebody can't do something that is really terrible? So we are making way for that, and that must never happen. And the worst part about it was hush hush. It was hush hush. I could put my neck on a block And I could put up his picture today, the commissioner doesn't know about this. I could put my neck on a block, the commissioner don't know about this. Because during this program, I made some calls a while ago to some senior officials, senior, very, very senior, and they said, "Boy, Alan, Ian, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. This is the first time I spoke. I spoke to some senior, very, 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 very senior officers a while ago. I called their phone and said, you don't know about this? But this is the first time I'm hearing this. You sure? Sure? Just as I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the #1 show, and 141 million people watching, I could stand up and tell you that that van was was taken. 141 million persons know about us already. That van, ladies and gentlemen, was taken from the Arima Police Station. It was brought, it was impounded, and a man walked in the station and thief it and gone. And there was a negotiation to get back the vehicle. Up come now, there was a shootout at Orange Grove. In the said vehicle, people died. One escaped. The search continues. It have more in it. That's it. Nobody mashing up nobody. But it's confusing. What is the story? What is the story? As my grandmother used to say, something in the mortar beside the pestle. This is a show I feel like I could run back about 6 times. For this to really get in there and understand where we are as a nation. Are we really serious? The elements, you see the elements? The elements, we have to get rid of the elements. Why this wasn't reported? Why this wasn't documented? Why the senior superintendent, whoever, senior police officers was never, or the commissioner, an incident like this, or a DCP or ACP was not informed about an incident like this? Who held back the news? Who turned a blind eye for when that man walked in that Arima Police Station? Who did that? There are a lot of questions, ladies and gentlemen, that need to be asked. It's not about, and let me tell you something, I'm using the word shoot. Don't come after the messenger. Nobody didn't give me a message to come here. I put it together. And just how I put it together for the day, the 18th of July, when they spoke about the SUV. You remember when I sat in my kitchen? And I spoke about it very 8:30 in the morning, 8:10. Remember that little clip? You have that little clip? Well, ladies and gentlemen, a special good morning. I just decided to do a live. I'm still at home. I just decided to do a intelligence. Listen to me. Based on the intelligence that the commissioner of police, that they gathered, that they realized that there are persons who are current. And I was able to come out and tell you by evening. It's a high court judge, but these are serious things. These are serious things. And this is no way to bring a sword or divide anybody. No, we work together with the time to unite because there's one mission to make this place safe again. But these things are very serious because you really want to know what level of lawlessness is in that. What mafia thing is that? What exactly is going on? I'm going to take one more call before I go. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you can look at this program tonight on television. There's a rerun tomorrow also during the day on the television station, this cable provider. Also, we have all the reruns of the shows from Monday to Friday, rerun on television by this set cable provider. But you can look back at it on I.A.N Network on Facebook. You could share this. I have persons from all over the world calling me right now and messaging me and say, what madness is that? I am sure I could just imagine what is going on. What is going on around Trinidad and Tobago at different police stations after hearing about that, after hearing about this incident. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Think about the police officers. Are we really protecting our police officers? They are going after the criminals. There are mothers and fathers going out there every day and working in a police station. Police are human beings. They are just like us. They are normal people. This can't happen. Something like this is not just, don't just look at the vehicle. It's a bigger picture. It is a breach of security. It is a bigger picture. It is not a matter, ladies and gentlemen. It's similar to when the guy got gunned down in the airport. A man come out from the airport, and on the airport compound, 10 feet, 15 feet away from the main entrance, the sliding door. When you're a traveler and you walk out from there, you get gunned down in a van waiting for you on the compound of Piarco International Airport. It's not just a man who was known or a man who has a track record. That's not the picture, you know. The big picture is how could that happen at an international airport? How safe are the passengers? How safe are the persons flying in there, the planes and whatnot in transit from here to there? And how safe things could happen? What have we done? Okay, we send K9, we do this, we do that. All right. But don't wait for something to happen. If we have to change the whole system now and put better cameras and so at these stations, we have to do it because this is a very serious, this warrants an inquiry, you know, a serious inquiry, not just putting 3 officers and say, tell me what happened, you know. This is a big picture, you know. This is a national security issue I'm talking about here today, you know. A national security issue and at a level, ladies and gentlemen, where a nation is at a heightened state of emergency, and something like this happen at a police station. Nah, something wrong. Something wrong. Who are the players in this game today? Who are the players? Who are the players? Who allowed that? How nothing was documented? What is the issue? What crime that van? All you're asking yourself all kind of thing. Who does van belong to? Who does van belong to? This PEF 8483. But as far as I am aware, and I will tell you something. I heard about an incident with that vehicle. The person who messaged me last night, could you just message me back on my 1-868-294-4081? I lost it because there are thousands of messages after each program. You would not believe. Every day I have to be deleting. Every day I have to be clearing the storage on my phone every day. I can't respond to everybody, but I try. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you need to support me. You need to come out and say, Ian Allen, we support you. Just like you. We're not going to leave here. We want a better country. We don't want to rank us. We don't want to rank us. Just like you. We're not going anywhere. You think we're going to America to live or London to live or Canada? I'm staying right here. Sink or float right here. I know. There are people who just can't start over. I'm not going to start over. But all we want, ladies and gentlemen, is a safe Trinidad and Tobago. But this here, ladies and gentlemen, it's a national security breach, Not just a case in Arima, it is a bigger picture. Look at the history. Look at the history. The van was stolen. The van found on the Friday. Nobody lodged nothing. Nothing. Everything. It had no document, nothing. The van impounded. It locked. A man come in the police station, pass everybody, take out that van, gone with it. And I over Emancipation weekend last week, right? And imagine a couple days after, how stolen vehicle and a shootout, people there in the same van. Nah, boy, something funny here, boy. Something funny. Well, let's just see how far, and I really hope the nation, I call on you. Make sure your voices are heard with respect to this incident and leave no stone unturned. We need to really find out. I really want to know the story. I know the story, you know. Believe me, I know the story, you know. I know the story. You will be surprised to know Ian Allen know the story. No, don't play a comment for me, you know. But I know the story. Believe me, I know the story. But it's sad. But we need to clean up this place. The nation need to have confidence. Everybody vex. When they come to I.A.N and they go to his website and they give him information about drugs and gun and murder suspect, people don't like that, you know. They vex. We're giving I.A.N for? Who's I.A.N? But people trust I.A.N. People trust I.A.N. People go to his website and they give him the information. And sometimes they don't even go to the website. They'll call me and say, just meet me here now. I have some information for you. And that's why today, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I'm appealing to each one of you. Come out. You've been a victim of crime and you might have information. Come out and talk. You're living in Central and you have information about guns and drugs. Trust me. We'll go for it. We will get the police officers and go for it. You have information about stolen vehicles, persons who run in racket with vehicles. Let's go for them. Let's clean it up. This is no time to share ticket, no. This is the time to make you safe. Okay, researcher? That's it? That's it. My researcher said that's it. Stop now. Okay? That's it. So, have a wonderful night. WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come.